Welcome to vSkills YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn about the top interview questions for project management. So, let's get started. Question number 1. Who is a stakeholder in a project? The answer is, a stakeholder is an individual or department or anyone having an interest in the project. Question number 2. What will identify stakeholder for a project? The answer is, stakeholders have an interest in the project, hence can influence the decisions or can take decisions about the project. Identification of stakeholders is done by listing individual or department or anyone being impacted by the project or having an interest or influence on the project. Conducting stakeholder analysis helps in identification of stakeholder. Question number 3. What is a power interest grid in a project management? The answer is, a power interest grid is used to group and prioritize various stakeholders of a project by creating a grid with extent of power on the project being on the vertical axis and level of interest in the project on horizontal axis. The grid is divided into 4 blocks or groups of stakeholders to guide the level of engagement to be done with them. Question number 4. How to collect requirements for a project? The answer is, the techniques employed for requirement gathering in a project include 1. Observation, 2. Questionnaires, 3. Surveys, 4. Interviews, 5. Available documents or project-relevant documents. Question number 5. Explain requirement traceability matrix. The answer is, requirement traceability matrix or RTM, is a matrix which maps the requirements of the user with the test cases so that all the user requirements are covered and validated during the testing. Question number 6. What does a project plan include? The answer is, a project plan is a draft proposal of the project and it includes data on project scope, schedule to be maintained and costs involved in the project. Question number 7. Describe WBS. The answer is, WBS expands to work breakdown structure, which is a visual tool showing hierarchical and delivery-based breakup of the project. It details cost estimates and breakup of scope of work. Also, it helps in project schedule development. Question number 8. Explain the RACI matrix. The answer is, RACI is an acronym that stands for responsible, accountable, consulted and informed. A RACI chart is a matrix of all the activities or decision-making authorities undertaken in an organization set against all the people or roles. Question number 9. What is meant by critical path in project management? The answer is, the term critical path refers to the best possible time in which the project will be completed by listing all tasks needed for completion and has the longest time duration. Question number 10. What is usually included in Statement of Work, SOW? The answer is, the Statement of Work document includes work to be done, resources needed, location of work, allowable time and cost, delivery schedule, standards to follow and acceptance criteria. Question number 11. List the group elicitation technique for requirement gathering in a project. The answer is, group elicitation technique for requirement gathering includes nominal group technique, affinity diagram, brainstorming, facilitated workshops and focus groups. Question number 12. What helps in determining project cost? The answer is, various tools and techniques used for estimating project cost are 1. Determining resource cost, 2. Analyzing vendor bid analysis, 3. Undertaking reserve analysis to address cost overrun and 4. Taking note of the cost of quality as per project's objectives. Question number 13. Which estimating technique uses expert judgment and historical information of similar activities to estimate future schedule activity? The answer is, analogous estimating technique uses expert judgment and historical information of similar activities. Question number 14. What is a NGT group technique? The answer is, NGT expands to nominal group technique, which involves members to write their ideas anonymously and then, for each collected ideas, members vote. Idea with highest votes is sent for further brainstorming and application. Question number 15. Differentiate between project feasibility and project appraisal. The answer is, project feasibility measures expected feasibility of a project, whereas project appraisal is the value estimate at a specific date. Question number 16. Which risk treatment type is used if a risky activity and project is not undertaken? The answer is, the risk treatment type is avoidance, if a risky activity is not performed in a project. Question number 17. Give an example of transferring project risk. The answer is, outsourcing risky activity is an example of transferring project risk. Question number 18. Illustrate sharing of project risk. The answer is, sharing of project risk is done by taking insurance for any risky activity in a project. Question number 19. Describe baselining in project management. The answer is, a baseline in project management refers to the basis against which future measurements are compared. Usually 3 baselines are used in project management. 1. Baselines for scope. 2. Schedule. 3. Cost. Question number 20. What is crashing in project management? The answer is, crashing refers to reduction in completion time of an activity by increasing resources assigned to the activity of the project. Question number 21. What is fast tracking in project management? The answer is, fast tracking focuses on rearrangement of activities to achieve parallel execution instead of sequential so as to reduce completion time. Question number 22. Describe resource leveling in project management. The answer is, resource leveling is done to arrange activities so as to avoid resource shortage while performing those project's activities. It is conducted due to limited resource availability. Question number 23. Explain critical chain method in project management. The answer is, the critical chain method involves changing start or end dates of activities for avoiding resource shortage and increase resource availability. It adds extra time amongst activities and thus avoids disruptions due to resource shortage. Question number 24. What is ABC analysis in project management? The answer is, ABC analysis groups large numbers of tasks into 3 groups, A, B or C depending upon their importance so as to better focus the crucial tasks during a project. Question number 25. How to apply Pareto analysis in project management? The answer is, the Pareto principle states, 80% of the tasks can be done in 20% of time and 20% of tasks will take 80% of tasks. Hence, project manager can prioritize the tasks to be focused on. Question number 26. What finds the early start and early finish dates for pending network activities in a project? The answer is, forward pass under CPM or PERT analysis finds the early start and early finish dates for pending network activities in a project. Question number 27. What results in a scope creep in a project? The answer is, a scope creep can originate from various reasons and usual reasons are, 1. Incomplete project requirements gathering, 2. Insufficient involvement of critical stakeholders, 3. Lack of support from the executive sponsor, 4. Poor implementation of change control. Question number 28. How to address scope creep in a project? The answer is, scope creep in a project can be addressed by involving the customer early in the project and critical stakeholders in every phase of the project, thoroughly conducting requirement gathering and having a change control process. Question number 29. Explain affinity diagram and its use in a project. The answer is, an affinity diagram organizes ideas as per their affinity or similarity in their relationship. It is a creative group technique about a product, process or problem. Question number 30. What is gold plating in project management? The answer is, gold plating refers to providing or delighting the customer with extra services or features in which were not part of the project's scope. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.